Alright guys, Jesse with Vintage X here, based out of Los Angeles, California. We're showing you guys a step-by-step process on how we do the leather treatment. Stay tuned, let's get started.
So Jesse, what's the reason for like leather treatment?
So the reason for leather treatment is we want to moisturize the leather. Again, the leather does have its own pores that it does need help to breathe, and it's almost like skin in a way. You want to keep it moisturized. So what we want to do is make sure that we do the areas that need that rehydration. So that's the process that we're going to do here right now, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it step by step. We already showed you guys how to clean it. Now we're going to show you guys the rehydration process.
Got it. And how often should people rehydrate the leather in their cars if they have leather?
So it's more of a if you see something, you want to address it. So if it feels a little bit, you know, drier than usual, you want to make sure that you guys address that. With the newer vehicles, it's not mandatory that you do apply that, just because they're adding extra chemicals that may not be needed at that time. But if that's something that you want to get into, and you know, you want to make sure that you keep it hydrated, I would say every 3 months would be a good option.
3 months, got it. All right, Jesse, what chemical are you using for the leather treatment?
So this right here is going to be a leather conditioner.
Okay.
You can find them anywhere, but you can also look on our website. We'll have that inventory for you guys soon. This is going to be something that's specifically designed for leather applications, and it's going to have some aloe vera embedded inside, along with some vitamins that's specifically for leather treatment. So that's what we have for you guys today.
Got it.
Okay, so this is really just to rehydrate and just to show the people what we do.
So it's just one pass that you're doing?
Yeah. It's nothing crazy. Again, this is a luxury car, so it's not really like, we don't have to be super aggressive with the cleaning.
Yeah, so I mean, the leather looks pretty like in good shape. So this is just more like for maintenance of the leather? This
is just some rehydration. It has an awesome scent. Has a little bit of vitamins inside. It has vitamin E and some aloe vera embedded. So okay, that's gonna go ahead and just keep it looking nice, and also has an awesome smell too. Yeah. So that's something that we like to make sure that we give our clients a little bit of extras, something that they weren't really focused on getting today, and then we're just added anyways. Got it. So yeah. Jesse, can you show us like like right now, this is before you apply it, right? So right now this is before. As you can see here, it's a little bit drier. It has a little bit of a dry look. So once we get the pad, we're gonna go ahead and do a pass like this. And as you can see, it kind of moisturizes the leather. It kind of keeps it a little bit more hydrated. Gives it a nice little shine, but it will fade down to a matte. And then the benefits are still going to be embedded in the leather. Got it. So generally, how long does that shine right there? How long does that shine last? Like a couple hours, or? It'll last for about an hour. It's just, all it's doing is just doing its job. It's gonna be during a dry process right now. It is a pre-treatment. Once that's done, we'll go ahead and let that settle, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the next cleanings. So Jesse, does this client usually get a leather treatment, or is this like a one-time thing? This is more of a, we have a special going on right now for our clients, so we're gonna go ahead and just throw it in for them. Just kind of keep up with the aesthetic, with the look of the vehicle. Hey Jesse, so like my car, the leather seats are pretty cracked. They're not as good as this car's. Okay. Yeah. What do you recommend for those? So that's a great question. What we recommend is that if it's too bad, make sure you send us some pictures first so we can check it out for you. And if that's something that needs to be addressed, more specialized specifically for leather applications, we can go ahead and refer you out. If that's something that we can address on our own, we like to keep it in-house, and we'll be able to address it when we arrive to the home. If that is something that that you need help with as well, we can always give you guys tips and tricks on how to keep stuff hydrated so that issue doesn't arise. So that's more of something that we got to address when we see it. So Jesse, what has been the worst kind of leather you've had to work with? So the worst kind of leather, I'd say, would be with older vehicles. You may have some wear and tear that needs to be addressed, so that may require more of a deep conditioner. What we use right now was labeled as more of a quick detailer. It's some more liquefied. There also is some more aggressive creams to use. Now when I say aggressive, doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to do any harm at all. It's just something that's going to be more fit to address something that's a little bit more worn or dried or, you know, on the verge of cracking. So then there's also some other creams that we could recommend you guys as well.
Got it. And then if there is, or if they have cracked leather, what do you do? Do you have to like stitch it back up, or is there like creams for that? Or
if it does have like severe cracked leather, again, we can always refer you guys out to a company that's local to your area, and kind of see, you know, if it's a good price point for you guys. Again, you know, if it's something that we can prevent, we always want to make sure that we address that. All right, guys, so there you have it. Jesse of Vintage X here, based out of Los Angeles. That's how we do the leather conditioning treatment. If you guys need any help, need any tips, make sure you guys reach out to us, follow our YouTube channel, click the like button and subscribe, and thank you guys.